Dobrý večer, přátelé. To opět u Deus Ex. Tak. Vrhneme se na pokračování. Aha. Takže nás čeká návštěva. Jo, cvokařka. Který tak běháte?
These are the chances you knew you were taking.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
David Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the incident happened?
I don't remember. They tell me they pulled me out of the ocean, but a year of my life is still a blur.
Your memories may come back eventually. And if they do, my door is always open, should you need to discuss anything.
I won't, but thanks.
You are very lucky to be alive. Although I'm not so sure the world you've returned to makes you feel that way. You've become the enemy, which Actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? This isn't about Augs versus Naturals, Delara. This is about terrorism. And in my book, there's no excuse for the taking of innocent lives, no matter the reason.
So if Talus Recker ordered his people to do this, then...
It's my job to bring him in, not to judge whether he's guilty or innocent.
Well, look, I think it's safe to say that you have all your faculties about you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Okay. Dobře, skočíme za Vegou. No, to jsme už si četli.
Jensen. My God. Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party. I need you to find out as much as you can about our snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
All right. You have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny, just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Hej. Někdo na nás něco vyšťůral. Chtělo by vědět ještě jakože... Co přesně hledal při tom hackování tam? Hlavní 33, OK. Se tam budeme nejdřív asi podívat.
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
Oh, hello.
This kind of thing is
I hate what terrorists have done to my city. Find the people who attacked it.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something for these people, don't.
Ty telefon schodíš.
Nechte mě bejt. Já s váma nechci mít nic společného.
Sorry.
Like I said, your phone message was completely muffled. Couldn't you just look in your records or something?
I will have to ask you to lower your voice, please. I can't...
Okay. Do 3 metrů, hezky. Dobře, tak když jakože na mě tak naléhala, tak skočíme za Vegovou. To asi bude jenom pitomně vyskloňovaný. Ona se určitě bude jmenovat normálně Vega, jenom. Skočíme za tou Vegou. Kde jsem já? Jo. Je tady doleva.
Nic, nemám co. In the sewers. Ridiculous.
They love to tear us apart.
Copy. Heading out.
Čtyři, šest, 4. Nemám žádný biočlánky.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
They got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident. I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its AUG problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-AUG.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Vessel Life, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because ARC don't operate in North America.
They're setting up ARC, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
Sounds to me like Miller's following orders. It also sounds like he's not happy about it.
All right, whatever. Maybe he's just a stooge. You can't say the same about the man he's talking to.
His boss, Joseph Manderley.
Director of TF-29 operations worldwide. The only person at Interpol higher than him is the General Secretariat.
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about VersaLife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet, the only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? VersaLife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Miller, we still going to Gollum City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
Okay. To její maskování je úplný. Nic nového. Poráty se ujímají vlády. OK, tak. $75. To toho asi moc neupravím. běžná munice, EMP munice. Jo. Mimochodem jsem dneska trošičku brouzdal i po netu a proto existuje speciální útočná puška. Takže asi tak. Se to nedá sloučit? Co je to? Běžná munice do útočné pušky. Tohle je běžná munice do útočné pušky.
Taking one of my patrols next week.
Tak, dáme se ten vedlejšák.
Just drop it. No one cares.
Bastard.
Something is going to push them into attacking us.
Copy. Heading out.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v komoutu s rusákama.
Tak, kdo pak nás špicuje?
A customer! Welcome! Hello. Wait, were you followed here?
What? What do you mean?
You can't be too careful. They have eyes everywhere.
Right. And I suppose you have all I need to make sure they stay out of my business, right?
I do. But don't let the shop fool you, it is only a sideline. I mainly sell parts, raw materials, you know, the sort of thing you can use to make something else. Listen, you look familiar. Have we met before?
No, I'm pretty sure I'd remember.
I wouldn't. I get occasional memory loss, ever since the incident. I got rid of my og right after that. Inner ear implant used to help me with my balance, but now I just hear ringing all the time. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Never mind, anyway. Let's change the subject. You want some of those special ingredients I mentioned?
Sure, I'll take them.
Great. You won't be disappointed.
I think I'll be on my way.
Sure, sure.
Why do you need it if you're not augmented anymore?
My brain still thinks I am. Some joke, huh? So, can you help me out?
Sure, here you go.
Thanks. You're all right, you know that? A real friend. You should go down to my basement and have a look around. I've got some cool stuff down there.
Events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom?
You bought everything I had. Come back later.
It can be. Underground websites and radio stations.
Akorát nemůžu tam prodávat nic tady. Co je? Teď mi říkal, že se tam mám jít podívat.
Come in.
They committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, Millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
Přímo tady ve městě. Připadá mi, jako by se město pod tlakem hroutilo.
Bad enough when he was just...
Nemůžu se dočkat.
Hej, tak, co tady máš hezkýho?
Ne, kapitáne, jasně, máte pravdu. Hovado tebe.
Keep it out of my report.
Četli.
Welcome to a brave new world.
Oh. Tohle nezvládneme. Jo, to znamená, že já budu potřebovat i tu pistol, kterou jsem si odnes domů. Protože ta jediná tady z těch věcí umí střílet vlastně ty EMP náboje právě na zneškodňování tady těch. To funguje. Funguje to, když to nakonec teďka hodím tam.
No jasně, že zrovna já trčím.
Around the world. Like with me, always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talos Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims this organization
was probably nothing.
And merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to take the Human Restoration Act
Tell them I was brave.
MP granát způsobil takovýhle halon.
This is Eliza
not want to die!
I guess news. The global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
City is falling apart.
Tak. Tohle není to, kde já mám být, že? Ne. Nic. Budeme se podívat tamhle na ten vedlejšák. Skočíme si teda zpátky do bytu. Potom. Vezmeme si tu pistoli.
Byl za kapitánkou. Zatím.
Aha.
Working on getting transferred to Vice.
Why do you have to be like that? Huh?
Nebo ne. Skočíme si nejdřív do bytu. Prodáme nějaký přebytečný věci. Nakoupíme si ještě nějaký ty biočlánky.
Sir, can't defend against that kind of team.
Vážně jsme k něčemu dobrý.
Aha, jo. Tady funguje segregace. Už to vidím.
Hey, does anyone hear a clanking sound?
Překážka. Myslím, že jo. Budeme trošičku pobuřovat.
Tak tohle byla velká chyba. Jet ve voze, kam augové nesměj? To by vás mohlo přijít draho. Ukažte mi doklady.
Wrong train car. Right. They're all going to the same place, aren't they?
Na stejný místo? No jasně, že jedou na stejný místo. Je to stejný vlak, vy idioté. Tady. Údaje souhlasej, ale už to příště nedělejte.
Hezky pěkně.
Got to be careful.
Santo and augmented people just like you are creating the future together.
Špatná fronta, plecháči.
Máš problém.
Vypadni odsaď, plechovko. Nechtěj, abych se ti na ty papíry podíval zblízka. Možná bych něco našel.
Připomínáme, že v Praze až do odvolání platí stav.
Great. Another one.
Area certified secure.
Tak. Kde to bylo? Tady. Domův byt.
The humans here must want out.
Thanks.
Díky za ten follow. Kyberduchu.
Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine God will bring you.
Power to the people.
Musíme tady prodat.
Painkillers, right over there.
You need to pick me up. Oh,
něco si
my
nakoupit.
favorite hobby. You want to buy?
Tak. Máme málo kreditů. Prodej to, prodej to. Tady nemá, on tady nemá.
Что за хуйня?
I'm good for now.
Fuck off then.
Naštvaný, když si od nich nic nekoupím.
He'll set you up.
My God.
She makes me sleep on the couch tonight.
Tak. Nic nového, nic nového.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Halo?
As you wish.
No, proto. Tak. Což znamená... To jsem nechtěl. Já nemám munice do té pistole. Tomíksko, čau čau, vítej, vítej, dobrý večer. Co seš ty? Pancerová munice do útočné pušky. To tak. To je předchůdce cyberpunku. Kdysi dávno, někdy v roce 2011 jsem hrál jedničku tady toho, která měla podtitul Human Revolution. Byla výborná. Skvělý příběh. Prostě má to ten klasický cyberpunkový nádech, augmentace a tak dál. A tady to vyšlo potom jako pokračování v 2016 a nějak mě to úplně minulo. Teďka jsem se k tomu vrátil. Vypadá to opět velice slibně, ta hra. Moment. Já to všechno přestěhuju dolů, abych měl zbraně všechny nahoře. Všechny pokupě. Je otázka, jestli je vůbec budu potřebovat všechny. Jestli zbytečně si tady to nesyslím. Tady se mi to všechno ani nevleze. Minimálně budu potřebovat munici pro tu pistoli. Už ji mám nějak vylepšenou? Jo, něco jsem tam vylepšil. Bych uvítal prostě zvětšenou kapacitu toho inventáře. Paže, torzo, šilepka, nohy. Tady nemáme nic, žádnou augmentaci, která by nám vylepšila, zvětšila. Inventář. Tohle. Co je tohle? Munice do Typhonu, toho ještě nemám vůbec aktivované. Ne? Nemám. Potřebuju 2 bodíky praxisu. To zapírá 2 sloty, jo. OK. No, takže mám teoreticky tady 2 sloty pro munici. Do té pistole. Hele. Tak. To je vlastně jediný důvod, proč ji potřebuju. Ale nejsem moc nadšený z tady toho teda. Já tady mám nacpaný vším možným. S nikým nic.
How did it ever come to this?
Zpátky do Golem City!
Get the hell out of here, Ugg. Golem City is where you belong.
Okay.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
No, jenomže Biocells nemá žádný. Tam neměl žádný Biocells.
We have the answers. Join us, brother.
Что?
Kvůli nedávným událostem je Růžičkovo nádraží z důvodu oprav uzavřeno. Omlouváme se za komplikace.
Nic, co by stálo za zmínku.
Free solid. Don't do anything suspicious.
Sir, there's a better life for the augmented, and it's waiting for you in Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before. And we can do it again. In Rabia. A concept city. 3D printed. Beyond state-of-the-art, a symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman, I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
Cože?
I appreciate that you believe in what you're selling, this new future. But the future the Augmented want is the same as anyone else.
And the world won't allow it! I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business.
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
So this incentive program, positioning Rabia for the Augs, it's all on Nathaniel Brown?
Everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design, the recruiting drive, even the street teams. Mr. Brown met us personally to sign off on us. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
Architectural ecology. Rabia is zero footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just his solution for the augmented. It is his solution for cities. It is visionary. There is no other word for it.
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between augmented and non-augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
I thought the Udalek complex was Santo's future for the augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Udalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an Aug ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
Dobrý pokec. Tak co? Budeme zase provokovat.
Dobrý.
Wrong line, Hemser.
Just make it through this shift.
Everyone is doing it. Why not me?
Nothing suspicious here.
Think they'll catch this Og bomber?
Understood.
Wonderful.
Se tady objeví Knight. To musím ukázat.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspect of being augmented. What did you do that for? I'm protecting the real people in the building. And most of them on that list.
You want the guy standing over by the laptop.
An elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however.
Come on. I sell to anyone. Even crazy Yobok.
Shut down London's traffic.
You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
No, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want?
Ne, tohle to nechci.
I'm trying to run a business here.
Not interested right now.
Fucking clanks.
Tell them we can maybe get some Rysine into the next one. That will keep them satisfied. Fuck. This is going to be trouble. Get Yuri on it. Tell him I said to go ahead. This is a waste of time, you know.
What else would you expect?
It feels like everyone is paranoid. This is a bad time. A culture of fear has gripped Prague.
Okay. Je prasklina. Nikdo není. Jsme si četli. Použitelný hamburger a hranolky. Zapnutý jim krb. Ale vidím si, že v momentě, kdy polezu do toho počítače, tak někdo přijde. (1977) Okay. Oh. Výborně. Tak. Nic jiného už tady asi nenajdu.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Last year, the Collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the
Už jsem si čet.
Millions of workers lost their jobs when the Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Alexa, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing thanks to the latest technology. Our portable flexible screens and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel.
Okay. Tady nějak tam vlejst nemůžu. Zcela evidentně. Páči, je to pod napětí. jinak bych se asi dostal. Jo, tam bych se asi dostal k tomu obchodníkovi. Můžu to skočit? Au.
Make the best of it, he says. What a junk.
Musí to pro tebe být těžký. Tohle město nebylo nikdy přívětivý, ale teď? Nechápu, jak to zvládáš.
Hezky.
Working on getting transfers with Vice.
Fine.
Look at those Augs. I did some work for Seraph Industries before these.
A customer, welcome. You are still deciding. Come back later.
Hlásím se, všechno je v cajku.
Copy that.
I couldn't imagine what it's like to be augmented these days.
Families torn apart, losing jobs, having everything taken from you. It's awful.
I wish there was more we could do.
You do not... I heard a bunch of runaways live down
Bad
in the
enough when he
sewers
was just
from
drugs.
their own little community.
That's just a rumor. It can't be real.
Who cares? Who else will take care of it?
Oh,
hello.
Nemám u sebe prachy.
Okay. To mám jenom tak jako přede všema lidma v pohodě vlízt, jo?
Looks like a metro pass. You trying to be funny?
Moment, tady, povolej.
Yeah. Well, it looks like you.
Turisti.
You're clear, and you're lucky I've got a sense of humor.
Do not mind me, I was just leaving.
Okay.
Make the best of it, he says.
If you're hoping to buy something from me, you're out of luck.
Aha.
What is it?
Nic, no. Já jsem rozhodně nechtěl sem spadnout.
Líbí se mi, co vidím. Promiň, Augi neberu. Běž si užít nějakou povolenou zábavu. Ty jsou i pojištěný. Chceš se zahřát?
I've lived in Prague my whole life. Never seen it this bad. Even before the economic.
There is no such thing as free will. We are programmed from birth. Heredity, culture, background. I think we make choices, but even they are programmed.
Okay.
Česky, prosím tě. Typický amík. Typický amík.
No čověče, ty nevypadáš jako typický Čech. Ale...
Do not kill me. I have a family.
Can't seem to get warm. I'm telling you, I hear whispers in the wall.
Piche, go away!
You sure it's not in
Still
your
not
head,
obvious
brother?
enough, I guess. Shh. Let's try.
Clack, clack,
Leave me the
typing.
fuck
The creatures,
alone!
Don't you hear it?
I don't hear anything.
Shh. Just listen.
My brother hears noises.
Mi ho nezaznamenává. Ten můj radar.
I do not talk to strangers, and you are definitely a stranger.
All of them occurring after Dr.
Wait.
Dallas Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you
Tamhle bude nejspíš můj cíl. Kód znám, on mi ho prozradil. 5, 4, 3, 1.
Then segue into earthquakes and follow up on the finish with blocking. We're on well proud of us.
You're asking us.
Don't shoot!
Shit!
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the moon base? The clones on the moon base? Who sent you?
I'm here for Sam's dad. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose? You break my nose.
All right, we can start with that if you want.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We don't have to start with that, do we?
How about we skip being courageous and move on to why I'm here?
Hey, I'm not the one with the problem here, man. So you say whatever you came to say. I'm listening. It's what I do. Close my eyes and listen to the whispers in the dark.
What do you know about Praha Dovos?
That little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... Damn. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets?
Well, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Picus media network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
I need you to stop looking into Brahadovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy, huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Brahadovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
Já ho můžu přesvědčit? Ne, nemůžu.
You're gonna forget everything you know about Brahadovos for now. It's the only way you get to protect your ideals.
Right, because concealing information is obviously the best way to keep people informed. You really think I'm that stupid? There's this word you might want to look up. It's called transparency. It means people have the right to know, no matter what the cost.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. But there's a difference between speculation and fact. Right now I'm betting you don't have anything tangible to go on. You don't know who I am, what my role is, or what's really going on. Wait until the facts are out before you go spewing misinformation everywhere. Before you get people killed.
Okay, maybe I don't have all the facts yet, I'll give you that, but I know some things going on down there. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. That's why you always have to keep digging. The truth, the real truth, it's a rare fucking bird, man. And if you're too slow or too careful, it fucking flies off. So when I get so much as a hint of truth, I strike when I can, as hard as I can.
Whatever the cost, is that it? You want to be better than Picus, right? So what does Picus do? They frighten people. They sensationalize the news. They misdirect. If you want to resist them, you need to strive to be objective. You need to deal in truths. And the truth is, putting Praha Dovos under the spotlight right now is dangerous to me and useless to the public. Wait until it's time.
Okay, I get it. I don't want to compromise no one's investigative journalism. Sometimes you move too fast and the real story flies off before you even had a chance to see it. That's not what we do here. So you go break open whatever it is you're breaking open and we'll lay off Praha Dovos. For now.
You're making the right choice.
We'll see. You know, we could still use your help, though. Journalistic integrity may not mean very much topside, but it still means something down here. And that's why I think you should help us. You're our best shot at hitting the mass media where it hurts.
Alright, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons! The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this. I'll misplace any file you want.
We'll see. Chang, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Sama's dad. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts.
I know what I'm doing.
So, you got anything on Picus?
I'm still on it. What are you working on right now? What's your big story?
We don't write stories, man. We bombard with facts. 63% of all earthquakes since 1997 were caused by geological bombs. Did you know that?
Must have missed that one.
There is nothing natural about these disasters. You like figures? 7.1 million Oggs left in the world. That's down 89% since the incident. Darknet chatter, man, up 73% since that thing in Dubai. It's all related. You want a spoiler? You want the bottom line? I'll tell you. All part of a selective depopulation agenda they've had from the beginning. The means change, the targets change, but not the ideal. And our governments, they know about this, but the public has no idea. Why? Why is that? Because Picus controls 94% of the world's media, and 97% of what they report is complete bullshit. That's a fact.
What do you need me to do exactly?
Dig up some dirt on Picus media at the property bank. when you have something, we'll talk about getting the truth out there to the people.
Don't go anywhere.
Už jsme si četli.
Suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the augmented. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it.
I finally got through to my contact in the trade office. He says to fuck off.
Keep trying, Bones. Keep giving them help.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one.
Think of us as counterculture patriots. Our mission? To inform people, to offer an alternative to bikers.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be.
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
Okay. Se tam k ním půjde na Ne. Jsem chtěl. Thus?
Old rights is no different from gay rights, women's rights, or any other rights. We have to wake people up, shake them out of their indifference.
I agree with everything you are saying, but believe it or not, I have other priorities in my life. I work in a soup kitchen twice a month. I collect blankets. I donate to charities. I do enough already. Not much.
Chodník. Okay.
What's going on?
Tady, takže doleva.
Can't defend against that kind of team.
Hey, you! We got multi-tools for sale inside. In the market for...
You again?
Výborně.
This is fantastic. The cause is very, very grateful. Take this. A gift for a true freedom fighter.
Výborně, aspoň jede. Inventář plný.
No Fortress heroes on board attacks.
Some other time.
I'm not going to pull a social log on you.
And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the...
Mhm. Skoro vypadá, že se budu muset možná vzdát nějaký jedný zbraně.
Do you see anything? Yeah, I know.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
You again? You make my merchandise look middle of the line.
Rights Coalition
Nic z toho prodat. Přesto bych měl prodat 2 věci. Případně je někam odníst.
That's not just a display. They're...
I'm good for now.
Don't wait for planned obsolescence.
The collective shut down London's traffic grid.
Hey, you! We got multi-tools for sale inside.
Tak.
Co to jako je?
Hezký vybavení. Auky tady většinou vídám v noci, když je gangy vyženou z chudý čtvrti. Tady je klid, přepínáme.
I don't like being this close to Prakashka. I'm afraid of what might happen to me.
Don't be ridiculous. Poverty isn't contagious.
No, but most of the people in that district have some kind of addiction. Desperate people who need money are more likely to commit crime.
Třetí šichta za 2.
I don't care what you do, they don't pay.
But those Cargo security people give me the creep.
How can we make deals with them?
The stock market took a huge dip after the bomb, but it's recovering very fast.
Julian is not acting like himself. Ever since the Palisade Bank hired him, he's been so angry and withdrawn. Yes, I thought so too, but I was just upstairs and it's not
Yes,
home.
since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024, and since then has acted as the head office.
Very impressive. It has also been recognized as a heritage site?
Absolutely. You're welcome to go inside and visit. Well, the lobby at least, it does remain a bank. Restricted areas are off limits.
Of course. Unless I decide to open an account. Thank you.
Pleasure, sir. I'm sure the receptionist will be happy to answer any questions you might have. Welcome to Palisade Property Bank. Welcome to the Palisade Property Bank, sir. The lobby is open for visiting.
Okay.
Absolutely secure. Data extractors have never breached the level.
Hackers are everywhere. Not here?
Exactly. Of course, physical security is also paramount, and Tarvos has an impeccable reputation.
They were affiliated with Bell Tower, yes?
Formally, yes, but so were most security companies before the incident. Why don't I schedule a meeting for you with our accounts manager? He can answer all your concerns and start the application process.
Yes. Why don't we do that? Thank you. A pleasure, sir.
Porydi. Co tady s ním popovídáme?
Hello, sir. Welcome to Palisade. May I help you?
Not sure. Never been to a property bank.
I see. Well, we are the premier secure corporate archive in the world. We offer a number of services, including ultra-secure corporate vaults, as well as executive safes for smaller accounts. Exclusivity, anonymity, and security are the cornerstones and our greatest selling point.
Makes sense that security is a major concern for your clients.
Oh, yes. Everything at Palisade is state-of-the-art. Security measures are audited regularly, and Tavos is a very well-respected private security firm. Would there be anything else?
Your executive safes are available to anyone?
Well, we do have an exclusive clientele, and the application process is rigorous. Despite this, almost all our slaves are currently occupied.
Your client list must be very impressive.
It is. Mostly they are held by executives from our client companies, but some select individuals have been approved as well.
But with the same high security standards, I hope.
Oh, of course. And access to the executive safe room is restricted. Clients must use their assigned personalized keycards to gain entry.
That's all? Sounds a little simple.
It's a little bit more involved. The keycard also switches off all automated security measures within the vault. Lasers and sentries and the like. All very high-tech.
So this is a data haven?
Well, we don't use that term here, but yes. We archive highly sensitive materials and documents for some of the most powerful businesses and people in the world. No worries about corporate espionage here.
Or government subpoenas.
Our international clientele do tend to disagree with the stance of their local governments as it pertains to corporate rights, let's say.
So they take advantage of this country's more pro-business legislation?
Mm-hmm. I suppose that's one way of looking at it, if you were a cynic. I prefer to think that our clients shouldn't have to deal with small-minded anti-capitalist bureaucracies if they can avoid it.
How big are the corporate vaults? Doesn't seem like this building would hold that many.
Oh, quite big in fact. We call them container vaults. Like shipping containers. Our storage facility is actually right under our feet. Quite an impressive sight.
Underground, makes sense. Great security feature.
Absolutely. In addition, they are only visited by appointment and require the use of a client's keycard to access.
I think I'd like to see the account manager.
I'm sorry, Mr. Romanek is unavailable at the moment.
Jak není?
Thanks for the information.
Don't you just love the service Palisade provides? Exclusive. That's what I like. Treat me like I'm special.
Please see the receptionist. Welcome to Palisade. We get few augmented clients or visitors, sir.
No. Jak se kam dostaneme?
Whenever you wish. Mr. Oshiro has also provided an executive in one of the vault rooms under the main with these attacks and
I'm the executive officer in charge of security for an entire multinational conglomerate. You do not want to get in my face.
Dobře.
Yes, sub-level security room has their up-to-date security passwords.
Good. Haven't heard from mezzanine level or the corporate vault basement yet.
Can you get confirmation from IT?
I could, but they would only be able to confirm sending out the codes.
Doesn't protocol include that each hub acknowledge receiving security updates?
In a perfect world, everyone would follow procedures to the letter. But this isn't a perfect world. I'll see what I can find out. Security is our main concern at Palisade.
Okay. No tak běž. Aha, jsem očekával, že vleze do nějaký zabezpečený místnosti a ho budu moc odslechnout třeba. Musím se dostat tamhle. To znamená stihnout to.
Please, sir, do not touch that. If you'd mind not doing that, sir.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
tohle prostě nebyla ta správná volba. Nebyla ta správná volba. Hlavně tam není nikde žádný průlez dál. To mi nepomůže vůbec se dostat někam dál. Tamhle je nějaká cesta. Sem a takhle si to celý oběhnout, jo. Hezky.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Aha. Potřebuji lepší augmentaci, abych s tím mohl pohnout. Tak, je tam trezor. Tam se nedostaneme. Co, máme nějakou přístupovou kartu někam? Level 3. Když jim zamávám tou kartou před očima, tak co?
I heard something. Wait for confirm.
OK. Takhle to nefunguje. Prostě tam nesmí. No tak, ti někam dopryč.
What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective
Pojď. Tak, tady si lehni ke kámošovi. Kam nahoru ještě mám jít, OK. Uhu.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Skoro. Tak.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay. Tak. OK, kudy? Tudy.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Musím tam dát to opevnění někam. Blížení. A dám sadit, 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 sadit. Okay.
Access granted.
Tak, deaktivovat. Jo, takhle. Já tím jenom deaktivuju ten poplach. Když se spustí. Můžu zavřít dveře. Hezky pěkně. OK, takže tudyma nemůžu. Ideálně tudyma. Tak jsou ještě nějaký kredity.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Teda ten je rychlej tady. Zkusím to ještě jednou a pokud znova naskočí takhle rychle, tak použijeme to plížení.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay. Vypnout. 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 Se nedostanem.
vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down.
Tohle jsme četli, nic nového.
Causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents.
Tohle nebude tak jako železnice. Žádná.
Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Our portable data. Flexible screens and over 1,000 other unique.
Tohle bylo špatné.
Always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Brasica train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Tak tohle bude voříšek docela.
Always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Brasica train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to begin the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you
Access denied.
Tohle to ani za boha nemůžu stihnout. Přitom to je jednička.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Prakticky okamžitě, jakmile začnu něco dělat, tak mě odhalají.
Around the world, Hikers News, always
you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Russia train station. I do not need to remind you.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
All of them occurring after Dr. Tallis Rucker, leader of the All-Red Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Gulag complex.
Access denied.
His organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them.
Jsem tam skoro byl.
Round the world, Hiker's News, always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I do not need to remind you folks, this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Tallis Rucker, leader of the All-Red Rights Coalition, took up residence.
Access denied.
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful. Hiker's News, always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Rusika train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Tallis Rucker, leader of the augmented...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the human restoration activities, it would good doctor to change his tune. Your guess is as good as mine. This is the last step. Reporting to you live from
Access granted.
Hiker's News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic. Voter fraud, when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacity, flexible screens, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up to the stratosphere.
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations.
Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we've got this. Ashanti energy drinks. For all you need to get through the day. Ashanti.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sista Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when
To nějaký smysl, ne? To nemá nějaký smysl.
causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terror...
Tohle to nehacknu. Oh. Tohle to jim možná bude stačit. No videa. Škoda, že nemám nic na to vzdálený hackování třeba. Případně to má nějaký význam, nebo ne?
Act in a matter of weeks. Could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the headlines around the world. Here are our top
otázka je, jestli to chci prolejzat.
Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live. Picus, Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacity, flexible streams, and over 1,000 other unique packages. Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as Human Restoration.
Aha. To pak to jsme. Mají oči jak postříži.
The world, like as me, always watching, because you are always watching.
Asi nepotřebuju, ale tam vůbec jít. Mám tady všechno vyřešeno. Odsud deklujem. Že bychom se podívali k bezpečnostním schránkám. No, tady jsme byli, tady jsme to hackli.
Welcome to Palisade. We get few augmented clients or visitors, sir.
Narrow pattern. Confirmed.
Clear. Confirmed. Clark, move to patrol.
Co máme za tu kartu vlastně? Máme bezpečnostní kartu k nějaký schránce. K jaký to bylo?
Move to patrol. Narrow. Move to patrol. Narrow. Move to patrol. Narrow. Narrow pattern, confirmed.
Tady přece nic není.
Move to patrol. Narrow. Move to patrol. Narrow. Moving to narrow pattern. Confirm. Confirm. Let's go. Clear. Narrow pattern, confirm.
Zajímavý. Jsem to tady přece vypnul, ne? To se vypnulo jenom tohle?
No entry here, sir.
OK. Ne? Taky ne. To je jedna ta samá místnost, jo. Zcela evidentně, ale mi to tady nefunguje.
Move to patrol. Narrow.
Tak to bylo pod nějakýho sejfu? Že by?
I'm sorry, sir. The VIP vaults are only accessed by appointment, and there are no appointments scheduled.
You need an appointment to access your own vault?
For the corporate vaults, yes. This allows time for preloading your container into the viewing area. You also need your personalized keycard.
Thanks for the information.
Narrow pattern. Confirm. Narrow pattern. Confirm.
Co bych s tou kartou mohl udělat? Že bych třeba tady...
Sir? Welcome back, sir. How may I help you? Do you have any more questions?
I think I'd like to see the account manager.
I'm sorry, Mr. Romanek is unavailable at the moment.
Thanks for the information.
Nemám tady žádnou možnost. Když se chci k těm safeům dostat, abych se tam musel buď to tady prohekovat a nějak se tam proplížit. Pravděpodobně. Žádná jiná cesta asi nepůjde. A tady jsou jenom ty bezpečnostní schránky. Jo. No, zaprdíme. Jo. Tak dlouho se tady zdržovat nechci.
Move to patrol. Narrow.
What the hell?
Not much going on.
What today?
Teď ne.
Teď ne. Obej.
You'll find that people in the old quarter are more tolerant of you augmented. Mostly.
What garbage.
Líbí se mi, co vidím.
I don't usually blurt out my political views to people on the street, but I just want to.
Tak. Mám tady pro vás nějaký šťavnatý zprávičky do samizdatu.
So, you got anything on Picus?
I think I found the kind of information you're looking for.
All right, inspire me.
Here. Picus knew all about a recent chemical spill and what it did to the water supply. They warned their own people, but not the public at large.
Better to risk people's health than to threaten social order. This is good, very good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's cool, man. This should be more than enough. Okay, Bones has been typing up a storm already. We pulled all our Picus theories together and laid out some preliminaries. If you did your job right, this should help fill in the blanks.
So we're done here.
Almost. We need to make sure this issue gets the publicity it deserves. There's a city information hub we want you to hack. It's on your way out, I promise.
All right.
Okay.
Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut. Between you and me, folks,
Busy.
the
Leave me
Collective is
alone.
one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground.
Tak, kam je mám jít? Tamhle. Autodíly.
Not much going on. The bastards will do anything to shut him up.
Nice look. It's not very rich.
Nahoru. Vyskočím tam.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v klobouku s rusákama.
Stay quiet.
Nic.
Skoro.
Can't defend against that kind of thing.
Zdárek. Si tady u vás vlezu jenom do děury, jo?
Yeah, I know. You have no money. Whatever.
This is what's going to happen.
Oho. To jsem si moc nepomohl.
Tady je klid, přepínám.
A víš jistě, že je rabí a pro tebe to správný místo.
Just make it through this shift.
I never asked for your services.
Měl jsem si vzít ještě.
Nemám žádný volný biočlánek.
Ne, my si pojistku platíme vždycky včas. Vždycky. A nikdy.
Just make it through this shift.
No more. I don't care what you do.
Nothing suspicious here.
Another one.
Z toho to nepojede.
Nice jacket, asshole.
Chceš mi prodat nějaký biočlánek?
Can't defend against that kind of thing.
ani nevíš, jestli jsou ty Santovy reklamy pravdivý. Nejspíš je to tam strašná díra.
Rather, stay quiet.
Jasně.
Dobře. Prostě musíme oběhnout tady obchodníky.
Tak zatím.
Asi tam mělo rozpátrat.
Tam nechytne.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe? In the you again?
Jaký by jeho článek by nebyl novej? Co? Ne.
Seen it all before, haven't you?
Nothing for me.
So long, Miss.
Millions of workers lost their jobs.
Nemůžu si je vyrábět sám. Můžu. Ale potřebuju na to věci.
Over here. You again. Factory.
I'm good for now.
Don't wait for plan. I wanted to help people with my own.
Tak.
This isn't what I pictured, but didn't think I would. Seen it all before, haven't you?
I'm good for now.
So long, Miss.
Hej, kde mám ten biočlánek? Který jsem si vyrobil? On ho hodil na zem, protože jsem pro něj neměl volné místo. Dobře.
Hajzl leze do říti a dostane povýšení. Třetí šicht na trvat.
Koho tohle bere?
City has gone to hell.
No tak, kdyby si se chtěl ode mě jakože chytit.
City has gone to hell.
Tímhle bych mohl zabít pár.
Someone stop this handler.
My si ušetřili jeden článek.
Just make it through this shift.
Asi to prostě holt nepůjde.
Ráda, stay quiet.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Okay, you there?
Who is this? How did you get this number?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. You remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
Dobře. Bezpečného pádu. Tak, tohle to všechno máme. Tak. Tak ukaž systém bezpečného pádu. Děkuji. Nic se nám nestalo, takže asi v pohodě.
You can't resist, but you must, at least until tonight.
Nothing suspicious
When
here.
did they close the puppet shop? It's been closed for ages, maybe a year or more.
Yeah,
My niece
well,
loves those little
there's the
marionettes.
problem right there.
The ones that look like dogs.
Mission zpět. Taký letadýlko tady.
That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Soustruh. Spíš tohle to vypadá jako klasický CNCčko, nějaký takový.
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity. Anonymity.
Nic víc tady neseberu.
Property back.
Rozebrat. Rozebrat.
Made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the municipality. Beyond the legal
So what happened this time? Things are getting worse.
Aha, já se celou dobu tady pobíhám se špatnou scénou, co? Tak už ji tam můžu nechat.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face, but the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilet complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utelek complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an Ark prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past Ark's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
You ask me. Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talos Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me. I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
I still have some things I need to take care of before we leave.
All right. Go on then, get your shit sorted. I'll be here, waiting.
Boom.
Daylight's wasting, boy. In case you haven't noticed. You good to go yet?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and Ark may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
No. Tady to zapíchneme, přátelé. Pokračovat budeme až zítra. Dneska to nebudu natahovat. Teď se trošičku vyspím. Takže jo, já vám děkuji za návštěvu, přeju vám krásnou dobrou noc. Děkuji vám za ty followy, za ten follow, co dneska přišel a uvidíme se tedy zítra. Někdy na večír zase nějaká 8., 9. to zapnu. Tak jo, pro dneška to všechno, mějte se hezky, dobrou noc a zítra zase. Ahoj.